So, if you're like me, you've been playing some Legion lately, and you've probably ran across this cutscene with a character or two at this point. The one with the Mysterious Lightbound Object, at the end of which Khadgar mentions the name
We will not fail.
Turalyon. And you may be wondering just who this Turalyon is. Well, I'm here for you. If you've only ever played World of Warcraft, and not the 3 games that came out prior to WoW, you've never actually seen Turalyon until this moment, and even now we're only seeing a vision of him. But if you paid attention during the Burning Crusade, you would have seen his name several times. In the starting area, in the fort known as Honor Hold, you can see a memorial has been erected in the center, one you probably passed by many times. This was erected by Turalyon in honor of Anduin Lothar. If you've ever been to Shattrath, you probably remember Khadgar greeting you there, and having his servant take you on a guided tour introducing you to the Alders and the Scryers. But if you talk to him further, you can also find out that he, and several others, answered the call to go through the Dark Portal to protect the people of Azeroth from the Horde. Specifically with Turalyon and Alleria, and some others. I mention Turalyon and Alleria because, while you can find the rest who survived, like Khadgar, you could never find Turalyon or Alleria. But you could find their son, Arator the Redeemer, in Honor Hold. If you speak with him, he will tell you about a recurring dream he keeps having. In this dream, he says, "A crimson skyline envelops me as legion, numbering beyond comprehension. Battle in the distance. I kneel before the body of a man, presumably my father, and weep. And he is gasping for air, his body wholly crushed. He whispers something. Despite every effort, I am unable to hear what he is trying to tell me." And up to this point, that's all you really had to go on in-game. So let's take a look back before the World of Warcraft. During the Second War, Turalyon was one of the first 5 knights of the Silver Hand, who along with the likes of Tyrion Fordring and Uther the Lightbringer, assisted Lord Anduin Lothar and Khadgar during the defense of Azeroth. It was also during this time that he was introduced to Alleria Windrunner. Turalyon was soon named Lieutenant. Now, after the liberation of Ironforge from the Orcish invasion, during the Battle of Blackrock Spire, Turalyon witnessed the death of Anduin Lothar at the hands of Orgrim Doomhammer. And as the war chief laughed, Turalyon picked up the shattered sword of Anduin Lothar, rallied the alliance, and went on to defeat Doomhammer in combat. After which, he led the alliance forces, pushing the orcs back to the Dark Portal, and watched as Khadgar destroyed the portal.
Brought the orcs into Azeroth. Upon the arcane powers of the archwizard Khadgar, the fury of the earth and sky for all.
You can still see a statue dedicated to Turalyon, wielding the broken sword in the Valley of Heroes in Stormwind, along with one for Alleria Windrunner as well. Of course, years later, the portal was reformed, and King Tyrannus Menethil II sent an expeditionary force known as the Sons of Lothar through the Dark Portal to Draenor. Turalyon would lead this force. There they discovered that Deathwing and Ner'zhul were going to open many portals to other worlds to plunder powerful artifacts, and allowing the Horde to wreak havoc on countless worlds. Together again with Alleria Windrunner, his force laid siege to Hellfire Citadel. After successfully defeating the forces there, he even laid siege to the Black Temple afterwards to try and stop the mad plan of Ner'zhul. But they were too late to stop Ner'zhul from escaping through a portal. As all the portals were opened, and Draenor began tearing apart from the portal's energies, Turalyon made the decision to help Khadgar, who, with the skull of Gul'dan, was able to destroy the dark portal on Draenor. The raging energies of multiple portals ripped the world of Draenor apart, turning it into what we know now as Outland. Turalyon, Khadgar, Alleria, and others did manage to escape to another world through one of the portals that had opened up, and eventually returned to Outland, and found that most of Honor Hold had survived. Unfortunately, in the years since the Dark Portal was destroyed, and its reopening in World of Warcraft, Turalyon and Alleria have gone missing, and no one has seen them since. Until now. As a side note, the Marksman Hunter artifact questline has you join with Mysterious Windrunner, sister to both Alleria and Sylvanas, as you seek her family's bow as your own, which you find on a distant planet that the Legion has taken over. Verisa, aside from helping you obtain her family's bow to fight the Legion, is also assisting you so that she can try to locate her sister, since she's went missing with Turalyon so very long ago. So you can see why Khadgar is all solemn when he finds out that his old friend and war buddy has been battling the Legion on a distant world for who knows how long. We were told already that time works differently in space and on some other planes and such, so who knows? I won't give anything else in Legion away, but I will tell you that their Paladin son Arator is in the Paladin class hall, and probably has some more interesting insight and such when you bring a large remnant of a Naru into the place that is bearing a message from his father. So enjoy that. I'm certain the storytellers of the game have had something in mind for both Turalyon and Alleria for quite some time now. I'm eager to see how it all plays out. Well, thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We're some hardcore nerds and gamers here at Geek Fried Maters, and we'll be making some more videos like this in the future as well. If there's something in the game that you'd like some more info on, just drop us a line, and remember, we'll see you in-game. Bye everyone.